Sherry, fair. Thanks for the question. What are my views about service accommodation? Well, I've got mixed views about service accommodation. I like it because of the potential cash flow it gives you. Because and for people who are watching this, thinking service accommodation is this Airbnb model where you rent or you buy a place and then you rent it out to Airbnb type of holiday lets. My problem with that is a lot of people do it rent to rent service accommodation. So you end up renting my house and then you do your service accommodation. But after 3 or 4 years, I think, you know what, I want my house back. You end up your cash flow disappearing completely. So there's no real kind of capital asset bulking that you're doing as an investor. You're not holding onto the asset. You're renting somebody else's asset and then making money, which is great as a start. But at some point, then rent to rent doesn't work for me because you don't end up getting any of the capital appreciation on these properties. But if you own the property and then you are doing service accommodation, quite frankly, we do a few of those. I think for the effort that goes in, because you're running a mini hotel, to be fair, you're not, it sounds very fanciful and easy, but you're running a business and a mini hotel. So it's labor intensive, it's management extensive. The reward is definitely, depending on your location, is definitely you're able to make more money if you can rent the place for at least half the year. Because you're charging maybe £100 a night, versus if you were renting it as a 1 bedroom flat, you will probably charge £50 or £40 a night. So you're doubling or times and 2.5 times your time and a half your average nightly rate on a long-term tenancy versus a short-term holiday let. But excuse me, it comes at a cost. So right now I'm coaching somebody on their refurb, and we're talking about does she go down the route of a HMO, a 3-bed flat rental, or a service accommodation? When we've looked at the utilization rates in that area, you can quickly see that the monthly rent is about 1,800 quid, and if she did it as a service accommodation, she'll probably be lucky to make around 2008. But then you've got costs involved, your management costs, your time, your cleaning, any kind of challenges with breakages, theft, and whatever else that comes with it. And then that 2008 starts to come down to about £2,000. So you could either make £200 extra for the extra hassle that you end up taking on, or in my case, I just rather just 1,800 quid, one tenant, they pay all the bills. I don't have to worry. I go and buy the next one, and I increase my portfolio in that way. So I'm not saying it's a bad model, but it's there are some challenges that I don't like about it. I'd rather go and buy more properties and make the cash flow, but then wait for the capital appreciation.